In this world, we often celebrate heroes. We see them on our screens, we read about them in books. But I want to talk about a different kind of hero today. A father and his young daughter sitting on a park bench, the father patiently tying her shoelaces as the sun sets behind them. A hero who doesn't wear a cape, a hero whose superpower is quiet courage, whose great feat is unconditional love. I'm talking about the single father. He is the man who wakes up before the sun to make breakfast. There is no single story of how a man becomes a single father. The paths are as varied and as unique as the men who walk them. For some, the journey begins with profound loss. A beloved wife or partner taken too soon. A man navigating grief while becoming the sole comfort for his children. He learns to cook her favorite recipes. He learns to sing the lullabies she once sang. For others, the path is abandonment. The father picks up the pieces, mends his own broken heart, and reassures his children they are loved. Then there are fathers who choose. They are single fathers by design, proving fatherhood is an action, a daily commitment. Each path is paved with courage. Each requires digging deep, redefining identity, and stepping into the most important role of a life. The journey of a single father is often filled with hurdles that many of us never see. One of the biggest is the weight of societal stigma. When we see a dad alone with his kids at the park, do we assume he is a competent, loving parent? Or does a small part of our mind wonder if he is just babysitting for the day? These subtle biases create a constant feeling of being judged. So many resources for parents are, unintentionally or not, geared toward mothers. A single father walking into a room full of mothers can feel like an outsider, even when the intentions are good. He needs a place where he can connect with other men who understand his unique challenges. Beyond the social challenges, there is the immense emotional burden. He has to be the constant source of strength, even on the days he feels like he is crumbling inside. Juggling a full-time job with school pickups, doctor's appointments, and household chores is a logistical nightmare. The love of a single father is a powerful force. It is a love that is demonstrated not just in grand gestures, but in the countless small sacrifices made every single day. It is the father who gives up his weekly basketball game with friends because that is the only time he can help his daughter. He used to love going to the movies, but now spends Friday nights watching animated films for the 10th time, just to see the joy on his child's face. The father who always wanted to go back to school postpones it because the tuition money is needed for braces or summer camp. The man who dreamed of travelling the world finds his greatest adventure exploring the local park with his son. The dad who spends hours on YouTube learning how to do a fishtail braid because his daughter wants to look like her favourite movie character. The father who becomes an expert on gluten-free baking because his son has a food allergy. He becomes the chef, the tutor, the nurse, the stylist, all because his love compels him. The quiet moments to read a book, the spontaneous weekend trips, these things become rare treasures. He does this willingly, because the sound of his child's laughter is more valuable than any moment of peace. In the world of dating, we often talk about red flags, the warning signs that tell us to be cautious. But I believe it is time we start talking more about green flags, especially when it comes to dating a single father. We need to see that a man who is a devoted, loving single father is not carrying baggage. He is carrying treasure. His commitment to his children is not a red flag. It is one of the biggest, brightest green flags you will ever find. It means he is not selfish. It means he understands commitment on a level many never will. He knows how to love unconditionally. He is patient. He is responsible. He is nurturing. A man who has successfully navigated the challenges of single fatherhood has proven his character. When you date a single father, you are dating a man who knows what is important in life. He isn't interested in playing games. He is looking for a partner for himself, not a replacement mother for his children. He is a man who has been tested by fire and emerged with a heart full of gold. There is an old and wise proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child." But for too many single fathers, that village has gone missing. I call this responsibility Project Safety Net. It is the idea that we, as a community, must come together to weave a strong, supportive net that can catch any parent before they fall. For the neighbour, offer to watch his kids for an afternoon so he can rest. For the employer, offer flexible or remote work options that prioritise single parents. For the community, advocate for equal support systems, help with school pickups, homework and support groups. This safety net is not about charity or pity. It is about solidarity. It sends a powerful message to single fathers. You are not alone. We see you. We value you. We are here for you. This is our collective duty. It is a moral imperative. The foundation of Project Safety Net begins right where we live, in our own neighborhoods. It starts with the simple, powerful act of seeing the single father next door not as a stranger, but as a neighbor. Instead of, "Let me know if you need anything," try, "I'm making lasagna. Can I bring you a tray?" Or, "I'm running to the grocery store. Can I pick anything up for you?" An offer to babysit for an hour is a lifeline. Be a source of encouragement, not judgment. Tell him he's doing a great job. Know their names. Be an extra set of eyes. Caring, not nosy. Creating a neighborhood where children feel safe and looked after by multiple trusted adults is one of the greatest gifts you can give. By being inclusive, helpful, encouraging, and watchful, you weave a strong corner of the safety net right on your own street. Employers and community organizations have the power to weave the larger structural parts of the safety net. For an employer, the most powerful contribution is to foster a culture of flexibility and understanding. It means offering flexible work hours or the ability to work from home when a child is sick. Ensure parental leave policies are generous and equally applicable to fathers, adoptive parents, and caregivers. Normalizing paternity leave helps shift the cultural expectation that childcare is solely a woman's responsibility. Community organizations, schools, libraries, recreation centers can create programs intentionally for fathers. Schedule events at times working fathers can attend. Address communications to parents and guardians. Advocate for affordable childcare, expanded child tax credits, and fair family court systems. These systemic changes are the thickest ropes in our safety net. We have journeyed together today. We have shined a light into the quiet corners of the lives of single fathers. We have seen their heroism, their sacrifices, and their immeasurable love. But seeing is not enough. Understanding is not enough. The true purpose of this journey is to inspire action. Look at your own life, your own community, and find your thread. Maybe it begins with a simple smile and a word of encouragement. Maybe it's suggesting family-friendly policy at work. Maybe it's volunteering for a local organization that supports families. Every act matters. Every single thread strengthens the net until no single father ever feels alone again. Weave a community so full of love that every child feels safe and cherished.